All right, guys. Hi, hello. It's me, your disembodied version of Miss Lofi, here helping you out with our very first day of virtual schooling for world studies. So, what we got going on here is that this is going to be the typical when you guys find PowerPoints online, you're going to hear my voice playing in the background, helping to better explain things and to highlight the various things that you got to make sure you don't miss so that as we are apart from each other, you're still getting your work done. As you can see from the agenda here, I'm going to talk mostly about your project. So that's where we're going to kind of focus, at least for this first week or so here in our virtual world studies. We'll talk a little bit about phase 1 and 2. We're going to talk about Turnitin. And then the last slide, which will become pretty old hat as we go forward, is work to be completed. So let's dive right in. Phases 1 and 2. So this virtual school thing obviously is thrown a bit of a cog into the works, as it says right there, meaning that what we had hoped to do this week is not this, save this for something else. But in order for us to best adjust to our new schedule and to ensure that you guys are all going to be successful on the other side of all of this virtual stuff, we're actually going to work backwards a little bit. So at this point, you guys should all have your semester project packets in your possession. If you have misplaced yours, you're going to have a lot more work to do these next 2 days than your classmates. If you do have it, what you're going to be asked to do is go to Google Classroom. There, you're going to find your very own blank copy of the packet. Over the course of today and tomorrow, your job is to take all of your written work and just type it into the new blank copy online. This is going to make things a lot simpler for us as we move forward through this work on this overall in the virtual realm that we're working with. And from now on, you're just going to use the electronic copy. Once you have successfully taken all of that written work and put it into the correct places in your new electronic packet, you can get rid of that guy. You don't need it for anything else, unless, of course, you want to reference back to anything that you might have written as far as notes or tips or tricks or anything like that. This is a perfect opportunity for everybody to take a few moments to read over what they found and see if it needs a little bit of editing or addition to it. Feel free to adjust wherever you see fit. Remember, as you are finishing things, looking at things, you always have to keep in mind that with research, you got to be patient. The answers will not come to you instantly with the very first thing that you find. You got to make sure that all the resources that you've been utilizing are reliable. Always asking yourself, where is this information coming from? What is this website? What is this information? And then finally, and this is going to be much easier, simpler in electronic format, is creating citations for all of the information you find. EasyBib.com makes it really simple if you're using online resources because you just drag and drop that URL into the website, and it will create a full MLA formatted search for you guys to be able to put in there, okay? The last or final piece here is that Turnitin is going to become integral to every single thing that you do in this class going forward, including this putting your information into your packet for phase 1 and 2. So you must submit this new packet to Turnitin.com by the end of tomorrow. And when I say end of tomorrow, I'm talking 3 p.m. as if the school day was actually going on. So you're going to be able to take all that information, drop it in there, and then drop it into our new Dropbox. So that's our phase 1 and 2, our Turnitin.com. The final slide that will always be there for these PowerPoints and these little mini lectures that I give is at the end here. I always want to have this work to be completed. The biggest thing with virtual schooling is staying on top of all of the various assignments and the various activities that your teacher is going to be giving you. So you should add this to your schedule or your checklist, set a reminder about this, whatever